Koi Academy.
Okay, so hello everyone. I'm Sir Hakim, and today I'm going to, no, not me, but we're going to explore something amazing that is called the solar systems in our planet. So, haven't you looked up and look at the sky and wondered what is out there? And well, so our solar system is like a big neighborhood in space, and we live inside it. So let's take a journey together. So this, what is the solar system? Basically, the solar system is made up of the sun and the eight planets, their moons, and many objects like asteroids and comets. At every center of the solar system is the sun, and everything else, including Earth, moves around the sun. And the reason they move around the sun is because the sun has a strong gravity like a powerful magnet. So, now you might be wondering, why do planets orbit the sun if the sun has strong gravity? And why don't all the planets fall into the sun? So here's the simple answer. Gravity from the sun pulls the planet inward, but at the same time, the planets are moving, like they are moving sideways very fast. So these two forces balances each other like a swinging ball on a string. So imagine your hand is the sun and the ball of your balls that you're uh, picking up right now is the planet, and string is the gravity that you're holding on. So then you can spin the motion. The spinning motion is the planet orbit, and then the ball doesn't hit your hand because it's moving sideways while being pulled in. And it's like the same way as the planets, that it keeps moving around the sun instead of falling into it. So, so now let's get to know our eight planets in order. So the first one is obviously the sun, the center of the planet in our galaxy. And then after the sun is Mercury, the very small one. And after Mercury is the yellowish planet. That's called Venus. And after Venus, you can see our Earth, the blue, something like just white, and the ground, the the greenery, the greenery. And after the Earth is Mars, the reddish one. And after Mars, the very big planet is Jupiter. And next to Jupiter is Saturn. And Saturn has a very special ring. And after Saturn is Uranus. After Uranus is Neptune. So there's a tip on how to remember these planets, a very fun way too. So you can go with a sentence. It's go like this. My very eager mother just served us noodles. So each first letter is a planet. For example, M for Mercury, V for Venus, E for Earth, M for Mars, J for Jupiter, S for Saturn, U for Uranus, and lastly N for, what is it, Neptune. So the first planet is Mercury. Mercury is the one that is closest to the Sun. It is the smallest planet and than any other planet, and it is very hot because obviously it's closest to the Sun. And then next is Venus. Venus is the reddish, the yellowish color because it is the hottest planet and it's full of thick toxic atmosphere. That is why it is called the hottest planet. And then there's Earth. So Earth has life, water, and oxygen. That's why us humans can live in it. And after Earth is Mars, the reddish planet. So it is a very dusty planet and maybe had water before it after the water evaporates. And after Mars First is Jupiter. Jupiter is one of the biggest planet, and it has a very big storm, red storm. As you guys can see here, that is the red storm. So after Jupiter is Saturn. Saturn is a very unique planet, and it is the very beautiful planet because it has the rings. And after Saturn is Uranus, the blue-green color planet, and it rotates on its side. After Uranus is Neptune, the farthest planet, and the very cold and windy. And this is the color of Uranus, the very blue one. Then planets. There are two part of planets. There is inner, the very first one. So inner planets, there are four planets in it. That is Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. So the key features of these planets are the first one is it is made out of solid rocks. It is small, closer to the sun, and few or no moons. So basically, you can live in it. You can step on what you call it, the planets, because it's rocky. So now the second part, this is the outer planet. There are gas. There is the gas planet or ice giants. So the very first planet you can see here is Jupiter, and then Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. So the key features of these planets is it is a very large planet. It is made out of gas and ice, have rings around them, and they have so many moons. So, fun fact about the Earth. The Earth is the only known planet that supports life because it has air to breathe in, water to drink, comfortable temperature, and a very protective atmosphere from the sun UV lights. But it is started thinning because of the smoke from the cars, from the factory, from burning so many things that we burn the smoke. So I think that is all for today's lesson. So I'm going to see you guys next time. Bye bye.